Hi, in today's video we are going to talk about our next steps in building the boat. Last time we stopped when we got the Schwar developer account approved. We understand why we chose the platform, and now comes the crucial question: what exactly we want to build. There is a tendency among developers, and to be honest, I also failed a couple of times myself, that we want basically to build everything quickly and have results, feasible results, like to be able to see them and operate with them as soon as possible. Sometimes we are skipping most important part, one of the most important parts of the whole operation: planning. Then few days or weeks later we are stuck with spaghetti code and nothing works together as a system. We want to make sure that this time it won't be us impacted by this. So let's open our notepads and plan this thing careful. Open text editor, notepad, or Word, or whatever you prefer, and let's go through this functional requirements of the boat thoroughly and carefully. We will outline all the functional requirements that we want to have in this boat, and next video will be for components which will be responsible for that functional requirement. So without further ado, let's start. And here we go, functional requirements. For tracking and later on some requirement traceability metrics kind of thing. This is QA speaking in me, former QA speaking in me. So that's some very useful thing to have on your premises to operate and see if all the requirements are covered and how exactly are they covered. So some kind of cross-referencing thing. Okay, requirements. First and foremost, authentication. Section 1, authentication requirements. What we want to have. 1A. Obviously, our bot should be able to connect to Schwab. Connection to Schwab. 1B will be to establish connection to the authenticate and handle credentials securely. We don't want to have our credentials exposed in any way. 1C will be we authenticated, we got access token, but access token has a lifetime, as we know. So we will need also to handle access token automatic refresh. So access token refresh functionality automation. And last but not least, these are cases of success, but we should be able also handle cases of failure. So graceful error handling. We got our authentication requirements, and this is kind of hands and feet for Marcus, our trading boat, to move forward. It has capacity to move. Now it should know where to move and why to move. So we are going to have now defined the whole brain of the operation. Section 2 will be our daily operation. It will start with reading, actually not reading, after login successful, checking account status and holdings, cash and stock. Next, it will check if any of the stocks which we already own are above the threshold of profit. So check potential profit threshold reached. 2C will be if nothing of this work and user has enough balance. What it should do, it should read the file of the analysis and potential list of potential stocks who tend to have uprise anytime soon. So read analysis file. It will be either x6 or CSV. We will set up in that. 2D will be select best stock from analysis file. We will define criteria how it will be selected, and once this is completed, the next step will be perform order placement by selected stock. Again, this will be if applicable, so user has in his account enough cash to perform operation. We are just listing the functionality here. We are not going through the if else decision tree. 2F will be continuously monitor open positions for profitability cycles. 2G if any opportunity should have perform order placement to sell profitable stock. 2H will be our final logging. Log daily operations. So we will have data stored to understand what it did, when it did, and how it did. This will be our new section, data management. For first and understandably one of the important part will be store and apply configuration settings. Next will be track all buy and sell operations. After this, we want to have some sort of reporting, maybe. So save daily analysis results and maintain trading history. We've done all the good stuff. Now let's finalize this with not so happy occasions like error handling. Error handling. We should be able to handle restrictions will be restrictions. Market hours, time between buy, sell, 24-hour limitation. Next, if something is wrong with the networks, our application should be able to deal with connectivity issues. So, handle network connectivity issues and maintain continuous control for access. We have limitations in network, we have limitations on market, we have one more limitation. That's API limitation, because we saw at Schwab Developer Portal that there is limitation with default 120 requests per minute. So we should handle market data provider API restrictions. And if something went wrong, we should be able to recover operations in case failures within the application. So here it goes. We have defined functional requirements for Marcus. It consists of 4 major operation parts: authentication, daily operation, data management, and error handling. All the analysis is done outside of the trading bot. This bot is responsible only for immediate trading operations. So let's keep this in mind, and as I told at the beginning, next video we will be concentrating on components that we need, and we will match all the components with the functional requirements. And later on, when in the video after the next one we will go over the project structure plan, we will make sure to comment on the structure files, which file is responsible for what. Again, we will correlate it with this nice list we just created. Hope this was useful for you, and if you have correctly written all of this, let's move to the next video.